And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Julie J, hope you are well. Good to see you. I'm loving your question. I'm loving your friggin' question. Up first, I have Misbehavin'. Welcome in, guys. I hope everyone is doing well. Happy New Year. I have some ashes here on the table. We're gonna get it kicked off with Misbehavin'. I do have SB on layaway, but we don't need to put that on the thingy there. We got Julie J. I'm loving your question. Do you know what's really interesting? I just lost another property and I'm fine with it. But it was so interesting. The reason I think that's so funny that you mentioned that, Julie, is because rule number 1 was going to be no human man shall ever dwell under this roof. Was going to be, I'm going to like create rules and put them on the wall because if someone wants, I have so much to say about that, Julie. It's like, if you want to Misbehaving, go ahead and post, babe. Like, if a man really wants you that bad, like, let him court you. Let him buy y'all a damn house and rent out your place. Like, these guys, I don't know what these soft life men, go watch that Dave Ramsey video I just posted. Like, I don't know what these people, yeah. Man, no human man. I have 2 gentlemen living with me, both felines. But all right, up we got Newbie. Good to see you. Thanks so much for getting the list going. Let me open with a quick prayer here. I just burned some Palo Santo. It is Thursday. All right, let's get into it. All right, Spirit. Spirit, please open me up to be a cleared channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. And so it is, Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Kendra. Hey, girly. All right, we're going to jump into it. You guys know the drill. Donations take priority. And thanks for hanging out. We got Misbehavin' up first. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Hey, AA, what is up? What is up? We are currently on donations. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can email or text me. I am doing well. It was kind of a triggering morning, but, we move on. We soldier on. All right, we're going to jump into Misbehavin's reading. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. Let's get into it. All right, kids, let's jump into it. Misbehavin'. How does D feel about me? How does D feel about Misbehavin', Spirit? I've been cutting my decks. I don't know if this is a 2025 thing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm doing it. How is D feeling about Misbehavin'? How is D feeling about Misbehavin'? I am sensing I'm sensing that there was a very interesting conversation that happened, and it may have brought up a trigger or something was revealed where both of you guys kind of took pause. Give me a moment. Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Interesting. I feel like, thanks, Kendra. I feel like this is just energy I'm kind of picking up here, girl. I think he really enjoys communicating with you, but I feel like he is almost afraid to reveal his whole hand to you. I think that he is afraid that he might scare you away if he either shows you a certain side of himself or reveals certain information about his past. Does this resonate for you, Misbehavin'? We have 9 of Pentacles. I wonder if one of his exes would tell you some really interesting information about him. I'm keeping it real. 4 of Swords. So this makes sense. Listen, I'm not controlling what's coming out. I'm going to answer your question, but let me riff. I know you enjoy my rants, but I'm getting a lot of information about this. I think that he was not so nice to people in the past, and that don't ignore that red flag, my friend. Why? Because we have the 3 of Swords. You don't want struggle love, right? You don't want struggle love. You want something that's harmonious. You don't want the butterflies. You want something that is smooth sailing. Not to say that you don't work through things, but he really enjoys chatting with you. He sees you as someone who is confident, competent, and abundant on your own. I love this little bird that she has here. And I think, you know what? I almost want to turn the tables on you and say, how do you feel about D? Because I don't even know that it really matters about how he feels about you. And Spirit is reminding me of something, and I am picking up a little bit of red flags here. Do I think that he likes you? Yeah. I am sensing a little bit of manipulation from him, and that could have been stuff that he did in the past. He knows what to do to get what he wants from women, if that makes sense. And so that's a very delicate thing, because if you start falling head over heels with this guy, I think that this guy has left some broken hearts in his past, even his recent past. And I also don't think that he was messing with, trifling, ratchet, type of people. He was dealing with 9 of Pentacles people. He is attracted to strong, abundant women for a reason. Don't be taken advantage of. And you have more power in this situation than you realize. He really enjoys talking to you, but I don't think he's on your level maturity wise. And I also feel like if you ever see him get defensive or like lie by omission and not tell the whole story or the whole truth, take that as a double, triple red flag, because you may want to, entertainment purposes only, you may want to, I think you need to get to know this guy more before you make any type of commitment. That's what I feel for you right now, misbehaving. I think that he likes you, but I also feel like he's dealing with certain demons here. There's a bit of defensiveness, and the 3 of Wands that I'm sensing, this combo with the energy I'm picking up on, I just feel like if he wants to make things happen, he will make things happen. He will make the ships come in. And I don't like that. And I don't know if he's like super attractive or he has money here with this Knight of Pentacles, or he seems like a really good catch, but listen, we all have issues. You got to decide what kind of issues you want to deal with. If he's treating you great and there's no problems, awesome. But I'm sensing a defensive, manipulative undertone in his personality, and I don't like it. And I think he's hurt some women in the past that were really good people that didn't deserve it. And I think there was unnecessary drama that went down as well. And so that's where I'm at. All right. What else, Spirit? How does D feel? How does D feel about Sun in the 5th house with Sag? He's looking for fun. He isn't. Here's the problem with him. I don't know if he's a fire sign. I don't care what sign he is. Sun in the 5th house with Sag. He is concerned about his self and having fun dating. So if you're looking for something light and fun and cute, and he's taking you out and you're going to some cool places and blah, 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 okay, fine. I see a bunch of fire energy here. I don't see any water energy here. We have some swords. This isn't a super emotionally deep connection. This is more, this guy cares about appearances. And I don't necessarily think that he's super invested in this yet. I'm not sensing that. He wants to have fun. Short-term dating, 5th house, creativity, joy, fun. Let's go have a good time. Sun and Sag in the 5th house. That's what that is. Let's go check this thing out. Let's go to this place. Let's go to that place. Let's go check it out. But nothing is too deep. So it's up to you. I think that I think he's afraid to reveal a deeper side of him because I think that you're smart enough that he might actually scare you away. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Next, we're going to go over to Julie J. Thanks, BB. Thanks, Misbehavin'. Thanks, newbie. All right. I'm going to go up to Julie J. I mean, a woman after my own heart here, baby. Do you want the big kahuna, Julie? Thanks for your euros, by the way. Do you want the big kahuna, my friend? I wonder what my life will be like as I slowly age, enter my crone phase. I want to know what it's going to be like. If I simply choose this financially independent, child-free by choice and single, that's my plan. You know what? We're going to use the shadow for this. You want big kahuna? Let's do it, boo-boo. All right, so we got Julie J for big kahuna, and we have Kendra on deck. Welcome in. If you are called to donate, let me know. And we're going to keep on keeping on. Let me post a few things in the chat. Get comfortable, and we are going to rock and roll. I love this question. I'm so glad that we have found each other. Overseas and far away, a woman after my own heart. And the other thing I'll say, Julie, you don't have to tell us how old you are, but I do feel like, you know, millennials, people of a certain age, are opting out of relationships. And it's so funny. Like, I was dealing with this person and I had opted out of like, I was literally pretty much, my mindset was where I am now. And this was a little while ago. Exactly. Yeah. We're right around the same age. And, I remember telling him, like, yeah, I was literally about to, like, just be done. And he was like, oh, really? And then, like, he did some horrible stuff to me. And it's like, oh my God, seriously? Seriously? Yeah, I think the generations are just really different now. Yeah, it's a different world. All right, Julie. All right, Spirit, we're going to get into a big kahuna. Please open me up to be a clear channel. Let's bring through Julie J. Let's bring Julie J insight she needs to know about this question. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm actually going to pull this down so that, because I know you're here, I want you to be able to see the cards. All right, Spirit, we're going to do a big kahuna for Julie J. What is Julie's life going to be like if she chooses to never marry, share a house, and be child-free? I'll tell you what, it's been a damn good life for me. Once I made that decision, my whole world opened up. And I think so many people settle because they don't want to be alone. And I'm not built to be in I just don't think I'm built to be in a relationship. But I love that you're asking the question, because I think so many people are waking up to this. Spirit, show me the energy for Julie. 9 of Cups. Page of Wands. And the Hermit. You know, there's a lot of beauty. I'm not a huge fan of Joe Dispenza because he feels like a used car salesman to me. If you know, you know. But what I will say, just to jump into this reading, he recently made a couple of videos talking about how when women live alone, they thrive in being in their own power, because you don't have any outside influences. And we have the Hermit energy here. So 9 of Cups, this is wish fulfillment. You can, Julie, literally give yourself everything that you've ever wanted. You will be able to give yourself everything that you have ever wanted. The Page of Wands, you have the freedom to be inspired and move where you want to move, travel where you want to travel, and do the things that you want to do without any judgment here. And we have the Hermit here. So if travel is something that you are open to, or if new creative outlets and pursuits, you are not going to have someone in your ear casting doubt. And again, it's not all about, I know some people who do have good partners, and, you know, that's great. That's a blessing. I know one guy, one of my very close friends, you know, they've been dating for a while, and he is a great man, but I don't know a whole lot of them. So I'm not saying that they're not out there, but I feel like if someone isn't making your life easier and they end up being a parasite and you want to opt out of that altogether, I feel like you could have a really beautiful life with wish fulfillment here. The Hermit's your favorite card. Beautiful omen then here. The other thing I'll say is that here's what I will say, and I haven't even pulled any other cards, but this is what's coming to me as I just kind of open up to spirit here. You may find people along the way, or you may date people, or you may actually find someone who is the right fit for you, and where you don't have to compromise your values or your lifestyle. Maybe you find someone where you guys are choosing to live in separate homes but be together. You can create whatever it is that you want. Page of Wands. What is your wish? What is your desire? Go within. Maybe you don't have to compromise and cut it all out, unless you know, I understand if you've been hurt, beaten down, whatever, and you have nothing left to give. I understand. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, right? I've opted out myself. Let's see what else we have going on here. 9 of Pentacles. It just keeps getting better. Sorry. I gotta laugh. Oh, beautiful energy. Very, 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 very interesting. Hold on one second. Let's see. I'm going to pull the rest. Beautiful. You know what? A lot of, and I know I've even talked about this on the channel, but I want to, oh, wow. Wow. Okay. All right. This is really great, actually. So let's talk about the crown of the reading right here. We have the 9 of Pentacles into the universe, which is the world in this deck. This is the Moonchild Shadow Edition. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we have the 9 of Pentacles into the universe. You will be financially abundant on your own. You will be able to give yourself the world. And one of the things that I really love about being around, I'm just a couple years younger than you, but being around our age, is that this is the first time in the world's history where women can be financially abundant and do not have to be tied to a man. It was in the 70s in the United States when women could get credit cards, right? And so we have been fighting for financial sovereignty for a long time. And now we can do it. Now we can be abundant. We can create companies. We can buy houses. We can get credit cards, and we don't need a man to do any of that stuff. And so part of my legacy, and maybe because I feel like we resonate with each other's energies, which is why you've come here, part of my legacy, when I look back on my grandmother, who was forced to have 8 children, 2 of them died, right? And, due to religion and social norms, that was just the way it was. And she took care of the kids. And when I look at my legacy, I am able to give back and make these choices. No, I do not want to give my emotional labor. No, I do not want to give my physical body to a being that didn't ask to be here. I don't want to create another broken home. And I know a lot of this sounds negative, but if you resonate with any of those themes, you get to create a financial security for yourself that your ancestors were literally, legally not able to do for themselves. And that is, yes, you said we are not their property. And so this could be part of your spiritual legacy as well. So you literally can give yourself the world. Please do not worry about financial abundance. What else do we have? We have the Empress and we have the Page of Swords down here. You can still, the Empress is the mother. This is in the energy of what you don't see coming. It is possible that you may choose to be a mother in a different way. Maybe if you actually want kids, maybe you have considered adoption, or that's something that you want, or maybe even in a few years you'd consider. I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying the Empress is here. You can also be a steward of the earth. You can be a steward of animals. You can be a mother in a different way where you are not giving birth literally from your body. The Page of Swords is, I feel like, and this could even be in friendships where you are mothering or you are a mentor to other people, specifically other women. We have the Empress and the Page of Swords. I do see a King of Swords here that might pop into your life in an unexpected way. And I do think that, again, I don't think this is something that you're going to seek out. I just feel like this would be kind of a happenstance. I do think that there, even if you do choose this direction, there still could be a gentleman that tries to get your attention that kind of comes out of the blue. And it is your choice. This is why you were saying by choice, what is my life going to look like? There will be an opportunity for you to do these things. But if you choose to opt out, you can express those energies in different ways, create boundaries. Like you could still have some kind of relationship and not be living with a guy and still have a life partner. You get to call the shots. You get to create the rules. But if you choose to go in this direction, to answer your question, you will be fulfilling your own wishes. You will be financially abundant in your own life, and you will literally be giving yourself the world. Let's talk about some other energy I see. Let me know if you want me to do any clarification. I'm going to look into the surrounding cards, and then I'm going to pull some oracle for you. Page of Cups, 5 of Swords. This can be stemming from your childhood or your own trauma. And I'm the same way. It was like, I grew up around a lot of turmoil and abuse. And with the Page of Cups and 5 of Swords, it's like I was this innocent child brought into this situation, and what for? And sometimes if you did grow up in a situation where you saw some really dark stuff as a child, Page of Cups, 5 of Swords, you get to break the cycle. And you can say, thanks, Kendra, you can say, the cycle ends with me, right? So you are literally breaking cycles of trauma. You are breaking cycles of abuse by choosing to not continue the path of the women before you in your lineage, your family line, your ancestors. You may even feel like you're on a mission here to do just this. I feel like I am. Where are you headed? We have Judgment here. Beautiful. Look how gorgeous these cards are. Absolutely stunning. We have Judgment and the 3 of Wands. Ships are going to come in for you, and you are going to find fulfillment, whether you have a man and children or you opt out. Spirit is saying you create your reality. You can have whatever you want. If you want less stress and you want to break these cycles, you can choose that. But if you did decide that, what I am seeing for you is options open. Regardless of what you choose to do, I think that the other thing I will say is, if you find yourself in a situation where you unexpectedly meet this King of Swords who may want to be in a relationship with you and is, properly wanting to have, and is kind and is a good person, blah, 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 that is still a pathway where you can be in a relationship and find sanity. But if you feel like that's not what you want, you will still have a very fulfilling life. I don't know if you watch any of Melanie Hamlet's. A lot of her stuff has been political lately because of the election, but which is fine. Everyone's allowed to have an opinion. But she does a lot of great commentary. And I also think it's so funny that, like, after the election, everyone was freaking out and they're talking about the 4B movement. And it's like, bitch, those of us who are awake, it's not about an election. It's not about a person. We've opted out of this because, just because this generation is very different. I don't know. There's so much to say about this. And I know I have another reading. Let me know if you want any clarification. I don't know if it's because a lot of female millennials like went to college and were go-getters, and like less men went to university and college, and like maybe they weren't able to get, I don't understand. I don't understand it. Yeah. Even if you choose to go this route, I understand. Yeah. I still feel like whether he comes in or out, I think there is going to be an opportunity where he does present himself, this King of Swords, but you will have, I also feel like you're going to have health and high energy. So I don't know if you're someone who's like in shape or into fitness, or even if you're not, I feel like your health and vitality will be so much stronger, because you are not tied down to, taking care of a man-child or raising children and all of that stuff, which is beautiful. Let me see what else I have here for you. Oh, I am very fit. Awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. I see your health and vitality. You probably look younger. And even when you get older, I feel like, and I don't really do health readings, but I'm also sensing that from this Page of Wands. Like, I feel like your health is, you're going to be able to move around and be with it even into like an older age is what I'm picking up here. You'll remain, being fit and in shape. Okay. We have Scorpio in the 9th house. Ooh, love deep. This is actually my natal placement. We have Mercury in the 9th house with Scorpio. Another thing that I think you might delve into, I don't know if you have any Scorpio placements, Julie, but Scorpio in the 9th house is, the 9th house is about spirituality. Scorpio represents death, and Mercury represents communication. You may have some mediumship abilities. This may choose to be something that you dive in and develop and choose to work with. So if you've ever been called to that, I feel like you may have a gift and the ability to do that. I think that you will be diving much, much, much deeper into your spiritual path, spiritual evolution, to a point where you may be able to do readings for people. Like, if you're not doing that already, you may want to explore mediumship, but there is a very strong, unwavering, and very intense spiritual path for you, where you can work with others or teach others or mentor others. The 9th house is also about education and learning. And then we have, Mercury here. That's why I don't want distractions, and no, I'm the same way, babe. Same here. So things are looking really beautiful. Let's jump into some oracle for you. Spirit, what other messages about how her life will look? Welcome in, guys. Peace. Love this. I do too. Peace, empowerment, confidence, happiness, answers. Whew. Amen to that, sister. Welcome in, guys. Hey, guys. All right, Kendra, you are up next. I'm just wrapping up Julie's reading. Donations do take priority. If you're called to donate, let me know. And this is awesome. Yeah, Kendra, you are up next. All right, let's see what else I have for you, my friend. The sacred union, beloved within inner and outer relationships. And I think it's a reminder, like, the most important relationship that you have is with yourself. I freaking love these cards. The most important relationship you have is with yourself. You can still create really beautiful community and relationships, friendships, sisterhood with people, and choose not to have a romantic relationship. I think your life will be very fulfilling. The return, a new story. You decide alignment. It's coming together. It truly is up to you. Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, and scarlet codes. Yeah, I feel like there is 2025 and 2026 may be some very intense years for you. If you spend a lot of time in meditation and, education, learning, discovery, you may have some really interesting downloads and awakenings on your spiritual path. And if you feel like you want to be single, celibate, whatever, like, that's a beautiful path. The fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, potency, and secret beginnings. Another thing that I want to say here is in regard to other people. We have judgment here. And if you have people who are, first of all, you don't have to share these thoughts with everyone. But if you have people who are like poking and prodding and judging your choice for doing this, pay them no mind. And I find this interesting that this says secret beginnings, because you may just do this and live this life and you don't really need to shout it from the rooftops. So that's really cool. Spirit, show me what else for Julie J. Her life with no men and children. It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life. Oh. I love Ace of Base. Love Ace of Base. We have pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance as it can yield valuable information. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. A helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of who that might be and initiate contact. Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. I'm glad that I pulled this card because I do want to reiterate, choosing this type of lifestyle isn't like, sure, it's great. We get to wake up and do whatever we want. We get to live in peace, all of the beautiful benefits. And I know I talk a lot about this because I want to warn other women about getting involved in bad situations, blah, blah, blah. However, grab the energy and the feelings that you want. Try not to focus on what you are fearing and what you don't want. And I know you know that, but just a little reminder here. Let me grab this one for some good measure. Kendra, what you laughing about? It's a beautiful life. Oops. Who's this? A new strategy is required. Find the path to love and happiness. And that can be love within yourself. A message is trying to reach you. Be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. I do think that you have mediumship ability. I think you should go into meditation and open up and see what your guides are trying to bring through to you. To conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. We couldn't have picked a better card. If you feel conviction and strongly about doing this, this is the right path for you, okay? The time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. Love this journey for you, my friend. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. I freaking love this. Freaking love it. Let me know if you need any clarification. If not, we're going to move on to Kendra. I love how I'm pulling like happiness, empowerment, peace, confidence. It's like kick the men to the curb. And that's why I tell people, like, decenter men from your life and your whole world will open up. Especially if you're dealing with someone who is parasitic or is giving or bringing nothing to your life, and all you are doing is pouring into them. The feminine is waking up. No more of this. Kendra, babes, you're up, girl. Thanks, Julie J. All right, girlies. What are we getting into now? Next, I have Kendra. I need some water. Let's get into this. All right, boo-boo. Ooh, okay, I see you. Why did Jay block me? Do you know, listen, first of all, I love that name. I won't say it out loud unless you want me to. A secret between you and I. Every person I know that has that specific name is a good person, and I stand by that. So let's find out what happened here. Why did Jay block me? I could be wrong. Why did Jay block me? Spirit, let's get into Kendra's question here. Why did Jay block Janelle? Was there an argument? And let me explain why I feel this way. If there was I don't know if this was something that happened out of the blue, out of nowhere, or if there was a back and forth fight, because what I'm sensing is no. Okay. I don't know what your last interaction was with this person. I think that they are going through something. And the first card that I have is Serenity. And I think that this person, here's what I'm seeing. Sometimes people go dark because they're going through something and they want to be in their own energy and they want to heal. And I kind of feel like that is what it was going on with her. And then we have awakening here too. What I was going to say is, and now thank you for confirming that there wasn't an argument, but what I was going to say was, I feel like she's exhausted. And it may not be personal. If there was no conflict, it may not be personal. I feel like she is someone who is exhausted and is making some changes in her life and is going dark. I understand this energy because I do this and I've done this myself. Cat hair. Interesting. Jeremy, yes, I do readings for men. Sorry, we just did a man-hating reading before this, but if you can handle it, I do read for men. Sorry, Kendra. Okay, here's what I'm getting from her. She is someone who, and I've actually, done readings for people and have gone dark on that as well. So let me explain what's going on with her. We have Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a witch. The Queen of Wands is someone, I think that she's going through something where she's trying to reclaim her own power. She's trying to be in her own energy. And she has a plan where she's trying to succeed at something. And she's trying to figure some things out in her life. Does she have a boyfriend? Because I feel like there might be some influence by a King of Pentacles here who can also be in some ways trying to help guide her. I don't really think that they're very well matched. She does have a boyfriend. I don't think that they're a great match for each other. I think that he is giving her some bad advice, but listen, I'm just a cat lady on the internet. You've been warned, Jeremy. I'm just a cat lady on the internet, entertainment purposes only. She feels that if she blocks out certain people and certain things, she is going to have a certain level of awakening. She is going to have serenity, and it's going to help her reclaim her power. I would not take this personal. If this is something that is hurtful for you, I would take the time to grieve it. I don't necessarily feel like it's personal. I am getting a feeling from her, though. And that's why I was like, was there a conflict? Because she can't do the back and forth. Because what I'm feeling is that she's exhausted. And that's the reason. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I can only explain to you what I've done. So like I don't do social media. In my mind, I'm like, if we're friends, you have my phone number. Like I'm a crazy Scorpio. Okay. And I don't care what sign she is. She could be fire sign. She could be whatever here. But I feel like she's someone who is a little bit private. She keeps her circle small. And if she was feeling off about something and you don't agree with her, you don't have to agree with her. I'll tell you another thing I think you should check out. I just got the new Mel Robbins book, and it's called The Let Them Theory. And I think this book would help you. Because it's all about let them do whatever and let me do this. And it's very, it helps you kind of pause and reflect on yourself and where you're going to go, and how to deal with other people's opinions, actions, whatever, without trying to control, without being too triggered, right? You're letting it go. I just want to know why. Yeah. She may have cut off several people. And I've done that multiple times in my life. She could have some Scorpio placements where, or maybe water, or I know some people who even deal with anxiety or depression or any mental health stuff. Sometimes people just completely shut down and they cut everyone off or they go dark for a while. And then she could potentially reemerge at some point. Don't hold your breath. I don't see any bad blood here, but I do see a King of Pentacles here who is a little bit persuasive. He might also be like on a spiritual journey, but I don't think he's giving her very good advice. Let me see what else we have here. Well, oh no. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, I have 3 reading options for you. Donations do take priority. We do free at random, hold freebies. We're going to roll the dice for Kendra and we're going to keep it moving. Make sure you guys like and sub. He drinks. Well, yeah. If he's like an alky or a heavy drinker, that energy could really be affecting her. Or maybe she's dealing with something that she's embarrassed about and just kind of shut down and doesn't want to talk to anyone right now. I was with not an alcoholic, but a very controlling person who didn't want me to talk to certain people, and was very controlling and abusive like that. So, we don't know what's going on with her. Ace of Cups. I don't think she hates you. I don't think it, 4 of Pentacles, yeah, she's holding back. She's pulling back. I think this is more about her than it is about you. That's my opinion. Entertainment purposes only. Kendra, what else is going on with Jay? Yeah. And look what we pulled. I just said Scorpio, Mars and Scorpio in the 11th house. Mars is a co-ruler of Scorpio in the 11th house. That's kind of an intense placement. The 11th house rules friendships and social circles, okay? And so she may have actually cut off several people or went dark on several people. And maybe people are wondering, what the heck happened here? So I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. I don't think it's just you. I think it's her she made a move, a very intense move, Scorpio, Mars and Scorpio in the 11th house with her friendships. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. All right. We're going to keep on keeping on. Let me see what else I got. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Are we on freebies? All right. If you have, we have 9 people in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm caught up on donations. If you want more of an in-depth reading, I have 3 reading options for you. If you have, you can post your question once. Please do not spam me or we will ban you from the channel. And I do not answer health-related questions. If you want to book a private reading, you can email me or text me. And may the odds be in your favor. I choose questions at random. Those are the rules. Okay, go. Post your questions. Ooh, well, that's a deep question. I'll pick up some, I grabbed this cat tarot. So, Jeremy says you're open. All right. Let's pick up some past life energy for Jay here. I pulled out my cat tarot. All my cats are, my last few lives have been really low key because all my cats have been sleeping, which is great. I bought myself a beautiful bouquet of fuchsia roses today, but Willow, my oldest feline, thought they were a snack for him. So I'm glad he's away from them and sleeping. Okay. Past life energy. I'm just going to pick up on some energy that's coming to me. I have Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, and Four of Wands. I definitely, I don't know which past life this was, but it was a past life. I'm picking up that you are actually a masculine. I feel like you are a soldier. I feel European energy. I'm actually feeling like Northern European or maybe even like Scandinavian type of location wise. I feel like you were a masculine, you had a family, you were a soldier, and that you fought in a war. You saw some really horrible stuff, but you were able to come back unscathed. Well, physically, I feel like a lot of the people that you went to battle with did not survive. And I feel like that's energy that you carried with you, but I feel like you did have a family. You had multiple kids and you were able to create a great home for yourself. I feel like you were someone who was well respected. Let's see what else we have here. Six of Cups, lots and lots of children, as I said. Very, very interesting here. Yeah, I think that you had some demons. There could have even been, maybe you were someone who drank a lot to deal with the death and destruction and things that you saw, which is, painful. But I feel like you overall, you were a good-natured person that really wanted to take care of your family. Let me see what else I see here. We have Virgo in the 10th house. Yeah, you were someone who was very well respected for your career. You were someone who was seen as very level-headed, someone who did the right thing, and you had a very good reputation. Virgo moon in the 10th house. That was interesting. I mean, that's what I see. Jeremy. I guess we got to balance it out. Because we did a man-hating reading before. Let me pull, Jeremy, I don't think I've ever done a reading for you. Let's see. Do you do readings for men? Oh my God, cracking me up. You're so welcome, babe. All right, Jeremy, are you here, boo? We got Knight of Swords falling out. Yes, please. All right. Here we go. This is really weird because the Knight of Swords flew out of the deck while I was shuffling. I feel like there's something that you want to solve and you want to do something fast. And Spirit is coming through with a warning that like maybe you don't have all the information yet, and that if you can delay acting on something, it will probably work out in your benefit. Okay, let me see what else I have here for you. I feel like there's more information coming to help you make a decision about something and that you don't need to rush. Spirit says fools rush in. Okay? Fools rush in. Strength. Maybe you're dealing with patience. You don't want to be patient about something. We have the King of Cups. This could be in regard to a relationship or this could be work related. This could be romance related, but I feel like you just want to run again, the Chariot. You feel very, very compelled and very strong about something. And Spirit is saying, hold on just a little bit longer because you don't have all of the information yet. Let yourself simmer. Because the reason I say that is with the King of Cups, this is feeling emotion energy. This is water energy. It can change. I'm a Cancer moon, honey. My emotions change every day. And if you give yourself a week or 2 weeks, will your feelings change about this thing? So I'm feeling like you might want to delay. Using logic right now is really going to help you. Let me see what else. Jeremy, let me know if that makes sense for you. Capricorn in the 7th house. Capricorn and Pluto in the 7th house. I want to force this to happen. Cancer. Oh, cool. I'm a Scorpio, Cancer moon. Yeah. We have Capricorn, Pluto in the 7th house. This is a divorce. She hasn't been home since July. This makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to force this thing to happen. I'm trying to create this transformation. I want to, I want a complete transformation of what's going on. 7th house of relationships. I'm trying to do it in the best way that I can, Capricorn. I'm trying to do it professionally and move forward, but Spirit is saying there may be a delay and patience may be required here. This is what I'm seeing for you, my friend. So sorry you're dealing with that. Best of luck to you. I'm going to leave that with you. All right, we do free at random. Chelsea. Entertainment purposes only. If you guys are called to donate, let me know. Thanks for the hearts, y'all. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can email or text. And hey, Eva, how you doing? You're welcome, Jeremy. Best of luck to you. Eva is up next on our donation list. Chelsea, let me do a quick unemployment reading for you here. Will you win the case appeal and get your benefits? Entertainment purposes only. There is going to be a delay and a bit of back and forth, but I do think that it will come out in your favor. Emperor and King of Wands, I say yes. I say yes for you. I say yes. I do think that you'll win. Eva, you're up next, BB. All right, girly. I'm going to use a beautiful deck for a beautiful soul. And we're going to get into Eva's reading. Also, I have an update about my hair. Newbie, I don't know if you're still watching, but I know you thought I was Sinead O'Connor. I'm not. I have gone super back to the dark side. I'm so happy. I was having issues with hairstylists, and 2 of my besties came over and dyed my hair, and I will never get my hair dyed at the salon ever again. Ever again. It is so expensive, and I am now a dye my hair from home girly pop. All right, Eva, let's get into your reading, babes. I've been on for an hour. We're going to do last call for donations. Last call. Last call for donations, friends. Eva. Eva. All right, Spirit. Let's connect to Eva's energy. What does Eva, what should Eva know or expect about 2025? Oops. I love this deck. What should Eva know or expect about 2025? Four of Pentacles, the Star, Six of Swords. Tower. Five of Wands. Wow. I'm definitely seeing some changes. Some things need to change. I think that you're going to be making a lot of practical change in 2025. The Four of Pentacles is about making conservative decisions. I don't mean political. I mean conservative decisions about like your resources and your lifestyle and being really responsible with money and making really solid decisions. I think that I'm also sensing there could be a move in 2025. Maybe you choose to like move, you move into a new space. I'm also seeing that there is a lot of positive attention on you with the Star, which is really exciting energy. I see a lot of healing, resolution, moving on. I think that you've learned so much, especially in the last 2 years. There's reflection. I think you're very diligent. I think you're a woman with a plan. I think you have a lot of ambition. There's willpower. Ooh, I didn't realize we have the Ace of Wands here. So you have dreams, you have goals, you have a lot of energy. Okay, so those are the really, really good things. Yes, these are the really good things that I see. Newbie, I see you laughing now. These are the really good things. You're trying to change your spending habits. So that's all going really well. Let's talk about some things that are a little bit unexpected. So there may be some conflicts that pop up, and there could be some frustrations that pop up. This is nothing that you can't survive. I also feel like these are new types of conflicts dealing with new establishments or new people that you haven't dealt with yet. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're going to school and your school or your university has like a new rule or red tape or something that you have to handle. There's some type of like conflict and disruption where you have to like jump through hoops to resolve something. Again, it's not survivable. It's just like a kind of a pain in the ass. So we have some frustrations here. I also feel like if you do have any conflicts, whether that is within friendship or peers or coworkers or whatever, I feel like you have learned so much in the last few years that you are going, the way that you are leading your life is very Four of Pentacles. You're being very practical. You're not one who is popping off. You are, I'm picking up very much Virgo energy where it's like, I'm very grounded. I'm very going with the flow. I am handling these situations. I'm not flying off the handle. I am attacking any of my problems head on. I'm not stuffing them down. I'm not avoiding them. So this is going to be a year of you healing, moving on, and grabbing the bull by the horns and getting stuff done, even if there is conflict or adversity or anything that is in your way. We have opportunity and create. I think there's going to be some interesting opportunities for you. Karmic lessons. There could be some friendships that transform, change, or end in 2025 as well. which could be interesting. And if something like that does happen unexpectedly, know that it is for your highest and greatest evolution. Things can shift and change. Let me roll the dice for you. I've had a weird day and a weird morning, but I do feel very blessed and happy right now. So thanks for choosing to come here today and hang out with me. All right, Spirit. Ooh, that was interesting. 9th house. Sun in the 9th house with Sagittarius. Your spiritual beliefs, religion, philosophy, education, you might be diving deep into spirituality or education, your faith. That's going to be a huge focus this year. North Node is Virgo. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Where is the North Node going? The North Node is moving backwards. Oh, so it's going to be it's in Aries. It'll be in Pisces, right? Definitely developed. Yes. Conjunct Mars. Oh, wow. Yeah. I think you're someone who you're going to have a lot of energy this year. You're tackling things head on. And if there are challenges, like, your mantra should be like, just keep going, just keep swimming, remain cool as a cucumber and keep on moving. But there are some really beautiful moments, and there's a lot of appreciation. There's some people who are really appreciating you for you. And I feel like you might be getting, last thing I'll tell you here, you might be getting credit that is owed to you or credit that is due to you that maybe you didn't get in the previous years. This could be social, at work, friends, family, whatever. This can be people really appreciating you and your demeanor and who you are. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Last call. Anyone else? Free are now closed. And we are, yeah, I think it is, yeah, it moves backwards, so it'll be in Pisces. I believe that's right. My North Node is in Aries, which is really funny. But I also make sense, so. But, and I do so much independently, but I don't have a lot of fire in my chart. So it definitely is weird. Because I kind of don't like Aries energy, but it's whatever. Probably why it's my North Node. Last call for donations, guys. Thank you so much for choosing to be here today. And I think we're all caught up. And I think I'm going to roll out. I will see you guys. Thanks so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.